Alright everybody, I kind of skipped ahead. This is your final product. What I did was, I took my Dremel. I also took the hacksaw. And I also had to, for people that don't have like a big hacksaw like me, I don't have a huge hacksaw. So my hacksaw didn't reach all the way through to about this point and to about this point. So what I had to do was I had to put this gun in the vice grip, and I would tighten it up, and then I just used both hands to kind of saw with this thing. This is just a standard hacksaw blade. Okay, so it's flimsy, so you have to use both hands. But anyway, so this is the final product. This is what you're gonna get. Now there's two ways you could go with this. In my opinion, I say you could still use this, like you could pump it, or maybe not. See? Or maybe not. There we go. Could use it like that. I'm gonna find a way that that this blaster can become detachable, so you can pull it off from underneath. And what you're gonna be able to do is you're gonna be able to pull it off from underneath and just still be able to blast with it. So you could just lock it, load it, and then fire it. But I also want it on the bottom also to be able to use it as a like a grenade launcher kind of thing. I thought that would always be pretty cool to have a grenade launcher on a long shot. Right now it's kind of working like a shotgun more than it is, or like sort of like a shotgun. Cause watch this. As I pull this back, it fired. So, this looks like some kind of really weird blaster right now. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to put it on here. So, you have a little blaster on the bottom. Boom, boom, boom. So, we're going to finish this integration. We're going to kind of finish it. I'm going to show you the couple last steps on an integration before you hot glue and stuff, and whenever I get the hot glue I'll finish the integration. But these parts, these have to come off. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut those off too. Take your hacksaw again. And what you're going to do is, you're going to cut right there. Now what I'm going to recommend you do is I'm going to recommend you like angle cut it first, so you can cut out this small little chip right there, that little U thing right here. Okay, so I want to cut that out first. Now that that's out, now you can make a clean cut down that center part. Follow the line. Don't fray from it very much if possible. Make it as clean a cut as possible. Okay, now you cut it down to this part right here. Now, you're going to take your hacksaw again, and this time, you're going to be cutting right down through the center, right here. So I'm going to get it started at an angle. And once I'm partially in, I'm going to start just cutting straight down. This will get rid of your handle thing, or your grip thing. So, say goodbye to that. Alright, that's about as far as I'm going to get going like that. So, the rest of the way I'm going to trim it with the Dremel. Okay, that's probably not going to work, so I'm going to finish trying to trim it with the saw again. I'm actually going to try it separated. So, and it actually works with the Dremel, holy crap. You just need to kind of take it apart. Now here's what it's going to look like when it's done. You can have that. Now, mine's kind of a mess, so I do apologize. This is what it's going to look like when you're done. Okay? Now, you're going to have to do it to the other side, obviously, but I'm going to do that here in a second. So, these are what it looks like when you're done. This is the finished one. This is the non-finished one. So, we're going to finish this one now, and we're going to trim this down. I'd also like to give a friendly shout out to some of my other Nerf modder friends. There's Unin 13, Yank Dog 7, Fish Nose Dog, and Coop 772. They're both they're all really good modders. So I mean, I started modding because of them. turn it on, spin it, got it. Alright, there we go. Both pieces are off. These are what the pieces that fell off should look like. They go on like this. They're the handle part that holds that, like that. So this is the final product. Alright. You want to trim it down to make sure that it's all fine. So we're going to use like the little... Hold on a second. Okay. We're going to use the sander thing now. Alright, so anyway, you get the idea. You have to sand this down really fine. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to stick this piece in here. And that's pretty much how mine's going to go. I'm just going to have it like that. And I'm going to hot glue it in there. So that you still have this pistol thing. You're still going to have the pistol trigger. But I'm going to hot glue that in there somehow. So that you could have your pistol trigger. Because I like that pistol trigger. I like it. So, I mean, otherwise, that's pretty much all there is to it. I'm covered in a bunch of plastic stuff, so I'm wiping myself off. But this is the final product. If it doesn't turn out perfect, I'm going to actually cut this at a slight angle. Make it look like a carbine. And we'll see how that turns out. But if this integration does fail, I will turn it into a carbine and it will go on sale. So keep that in mind. Anyway, for final notes, like I said, just make sure that you trim this down really nice and fine so you make sure that it's a clean cut. Anything else? I've already made my comments on Yank Dogger and all that. So that's pretty much it. So make sure that all your internals are out before doing this stuff, or otherwise you're gonna harm your gun. So till next time, I'll see you guys later. And this has been a Nerf Mod Manic production. So see you later, everybody.